We are tracking a big topic this week, Title 42 restrictions. They come to an end on Thursday. Keep in mind, Title 42 started during the COVID-19 pandemic. It's a public health services law that allowed the government to prevent immigrants from crossing the southern border. Nearly 3 million people have been expelled since March 2020 on the grounds of preventing the spread of COVID-19. President Joe Biden signed a law last month that ends the COVID-19 emergency, and coming up on Thursday, Title 42 comes to an end.
With only days left before the end of Title 42, immigrant advocacy organizations are questioning what will happen to the people who cross the border looking for a better life.
ABC 10's Roxanne Elias is live in the studio with more perspective tonight. Roxanne, what have you learned?
Chris and Laura, I met with organizations and immigrants who have been through the worst in their home countries, and as they search for a better way of living here in the United States, and they believe the end of Title 42 is going to give hope to those seeking asylum, many of them telling me they've experienced difficulties when finally getting here.
What brought me to America is my parents were seeking for a better future. They're escaping poverty, violence.
At the age of 3, Jose Hernandez was brought to America from Mexico for a brighter education and life. Today, he rallies at the Capitol for the rights of immigrants. This as Title 42 comes to an end.
There's already a lot of anxiety about, is this going to increase exponentially border crossings, right? And what is the administration going to do about it? From the advocacy side, our position on this is the right to asylum is a right.
Cynthia Buiza with the California Immigrant Policy Center says the right is protected under international law, and a humane and fair system should be created for people to seek asylum in the United States.
They are frankly trying to lead a better life, but also fleeing real terrible conditions, whether it's just the loss, an economic way of life because of climate change, or fleeing wars and political violence.
Hernandez says he's been detained by ICE in the past and knows what the conditions are like for immigrants making their way here.
These detention centers have been terrifying. They've been traumatizing.
Tuve un año en detención.
I was in detention for a year. They were very difficult years. My children were left here to live by themselves.
With the clock ticking, those who have escaped their country say the end of Title 42 brings hope.
People are going to get a fair chance to escape violence, escape this. They're going to get the opportunity to get the refuge that they need.
Now, keep in mind, officials are bracing for upwards of 10,000 migrants crossing every day.
Roxanne, what is the plan for handling the influx of migrants?
Right now, the Biden administration is planning to send about 1,500 active duty troops over in order to respond. They're also trying to add more immigration offices as well.
Well, with California having the busiest, one of the busiest border crossings in the world in San Ysidro near San Diego, this is certainly a situation that we'll be monitoring closely. Roxanne Elias, thank you.